I'm at Central Market. So, and I'm about to even money for food. I'm in an apartment without electricity. I'm a victim of a hate crime. So I'm sending my GoFundMe campaign to people on Instagram seeking to give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky. Blue Sky Design School. Lo que estoy pensando straight to my heart. What is it? Shop INTAYIAFAY. I am Tarsha. My GoFundMe campaign is GoFundMe.com. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that steals my money. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that steals my vehicle. These terrorists are stupid. They thought that I would expose them, that they're leeches. And then when I say get out of my house that doesn't even belong to you, they thought that I would be scaring the American public specifically. This leech, I'm under the impression that stays in my personal home, my other personal home where I'm meant to live with Jaden Kailani. Do they wear onesies there? They're a mockery of a human. They're stupid, so disgusting. I'm under the impression that they also stay in my home where I'm meant to be polyamorous with. I plan to curate at least like 7 men to live in there. They steal my money. They rape me. They're no good candidates forever to do anything with me. I don't even want them in my planet because of how stupid they are. They've been raping for more than 30 years. And they went on to steal the key of my personal home. I'm under the impression of, and because I'm too slow to ask them out, I don't want to ask them out. And they pay someone to pretend to be me. They're leeches, they're sex traffickers, so girls. These are meant to be at least my sex cousins. They don't even meet the men's standard. They're stupid. You can decapitate me, having as far as Lorenzo's sons that have raped me, that steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. They're stupid. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I posted on Facebook earlier. I was blocked because I've been posting a lot. Ew, they think that there's gonna be like a fist fight patty whack of people standing up for me on the internet. They're stupid. They're menoritos asquerosos. Ew. Ay, son un asco, son una basura, una asquerosidad. Ew, ew, ew. These leeches are so embarrassing. These leeches. are so embarrassing. Food, dan un asco. What else? Ew, 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 ew. They've caused my starvation for more than 30 years waiting for John Cena to come to the rescue. Carlito Colón se sigue vivo. They're embarrassing. Or Carmen Joven to say, gente, stop it. Or Judge Judy. They're stupid. Or Verónica Castro as la Casa Salvaje. Ew, 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 ew. Ew, 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 ew. They're stupid, so gross. Ew. Ew, ew. They're bigots, so gross. Ew. They're stupid, gente. They're not even men. Ew. What? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I want my homies out of sons that raped me to kill themselves today. I think their names are on Albert Leach, Basura, Alex. What else? What else? They're playing play pretend, mixing in with real life. Very dumb, very stupid. As if I'm a princess. They're stupid. They're stupid. Ew, ew, ew. They're embarrassing, so gross. Oh, I don't ever want them near me. Anyways, what does my spam folder say? What else? Hopefully people start gifting me money soon. You can decapitate Liam Baker that took me hostage to Facebook and Messenger in 2020. You can decapitate Believe Lawrence Acevedo that steals my money so that Liam Baker rapes me and she'll be like, but I'm the wife. They had already done all of my things. I don't need it in writing to know that they're so stupid. They go eat soup here. Before I'm like going under $50 of things. And more. I'm bored. I shop H&M today. And out of money. I'm bored. Ew. They're so gross. Those people that I get along. Chismosa, chismosa. Ew, ew. Yeah. I miss Dana. listening. Yeah. I didn't give up, Jada. I didn't give up. Came on to you. What else? Jaden together. What else? Jaden visited me, or I think did he? What else? You can decapitate any vendor in Saville. You can decapitate Marie in Saville. You can decapitate Jibber in Saville. They're trying to kill me, so I exposed them for having. They will let this Michael Norman who are having this rape me to get my vagina picture. They're disgusting. They're trying to rape me. Ooh, this cute. The shopping cart. Video. Yeah. Looks cute too. What's the smell of the blue one? Why would you not a bigot? I hate that I need to explain to my family. I'm like, un negro que se está. They're embarrassing. Only que tuvieran más disco que Bad Bunny. What else? I'm so. These are cute. What else? What else? What else? What else? because their panty sniffers are trying to get my artwork and my mattress. So I don't have mattresses in my apartment. That's why I don't have money. They're trying to traffic me into my parents' home where they have to rape until my teens. They think that he can just walk into my parents' home and rape me. My dad may kill him in self-defense. You stupid. É bruto. Yeah, she's a panty sniffer, so she's after my artwork. Because that's a sex addict, a porn addict, a panty sniffer, a mattress sniffer. They're disgusting. You can decapitate Ginny Jandaliris and Lorenzo Suarez. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons that rape me to steal my money and get in the way of mercy money. You can decapitate Oliver Lorenzo Suarez. Dan un asco. Dan un asco. So good. I'm bored. My life and my social media to be healthy again. Misstated, misguided. You can decapitate everyone that's caused my starvation so that they can. I don't need my children separated from me for me and to be starved and to be homeless for me to file a police report. I lack self care. So that makes me slow. You can decapitate this man that raped me in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. He tried to turn me into a sex slave decades ago in my teens, and now in 2023. He stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money, and pretends to be me as an illegal prostitute. It's disgusting. According to my cousin, that host him in my homes where they don't even have permission to be in. They're stupid. What else? What else? What else? What else? What other financial statement? And me people, I did con everything. Anyways, I want to visit the beach next week and swimsuit so I can tan. Fees that I need to pay for those icos. So you can give me money in person through PayPal, through my GoFundMe campaign. PayPal is AR Blue Sky Design School. En lo que estoy pensando, straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo Art. Shop INTAYIAFAY. I'm sorry, my GoFundMe campaign is GoFundMe.com/F/Arlene Lorenzo. You can also give me money through my checking account. The number's right there. Or through my savings account. What else? What else? What? You can give me money to PayPal. It's AR Buscar. Coffee drink. What else did I order? No, I can't pay for there. Leggings. And I had no thought about having soda sodas that rape me still for me more than 20 years. In the meantime, does Lalich check his phone on the daily? Tú no estarás hablando con el libro. Yeah. They're so disgusting. They literally will fuck anything that moves. Ew. People that literally say they're trying to kill them. Ew, so gross. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. Did he have me terrorized before? Decades ago with I was being sarcastic most likely. Don't forget, just be silent. Just I haven't thought about him in decades. I haven't talked to him in decades. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. Ew, ew, ew. I didn't even remember that he has a hate crime towards me until after I saw him last year at Corazon de Center, Central Market, Travis Park Church, and what else do I suspected in 2020 based on la lista? Gustavo Cáceres, S. Rivera, Jimmy Gendeliri, Lorenzo Suarez, Carolina Chavez, Sonia Alvarado Chapman. My siblings acting really stupid behind the scenes. They worship Edgar's dick. You know, they're so gross. They cause kids to be traumatically separated from said kids' parents for them to rape people. They're like, oh no, ya no puedo masturbar. Acá la niña está sola porque siempre estamos como que tienen, la nena está en la escuela, estarán con ella si está enfermo. O si está enfermo. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. I imagine that behind the scenes they've been talking about me for 20 years. How long is messaging being on WhatsApp? Text messaging? Ew, ew, ew. They're so disgusting. So, girls, I'm killing Britney Anderson in self-defense Sunday. What else? 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 I'm so bored. Ew, these people are so gross. These people are so gross. Ew, ew, ew. They're disgusting. Oh, it's so pretty. And I have to what else? What else? What else? What else? Better shut up. I was dancing. You can take half of Benjamin son's half brother, I believe it is, raped me when I was 3. When I was a teen, he approached me with videos and pictures of, that's not sex, they're just animals on top of each other, and outings of him with leeches. One of them, I think, killed herself. I don't know. And then saying to me, ha ha ha, that could have been you. You're stupid. What else? My siblings extremely abuse me. So I can't have sex to give the impression that they're the loves of my life. When they aren't, they're stupid. They try to piggyback on my fame. They're stupid. And then those leeches with dicks are so disgusting. Se continúan mamando a ella. Que me abusan para que yo me muera. Entonces, this is the slim pickings of their lives. So gross. So they want to kill me because they ain't man enough and I'm all woman. Ew, 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 ew. I miss it. So they may be trying to rape if they haven't already. They're stupid. They're stupid. I'm taking the penalty for all these people who have caused my poverty, my anxiety, my depression, and Jaden cannot even separate from me from work tomorrow. I miss my Bowflex weights. I miss my Bowflex weights. I'm born. What else? I'm born. I keep sharing my GoFundMe thing with people through Instagram. I'm bored. One person's watching, 0 left this one. You can decapitate on paper that took me hostage through Facebook in 2020. What else? What else? What else? What else? They're after my artwork. They're stupid, and then they have a huge following of stupid people that they're like, dude, that's the most expensive toilet paper that we've used. Well, she stops. Da un asco todo y todo. They're stupid. They're stupid. Stay down, stay down. Oh, that's not. They're stupid. Look at that. They're stupid. What else? What else? What else? What else? They think that because I'm not pleading with them every day, like, guys, don't perform this hate crime towards me. Like, if they perform this hate crime towards me, así que that penalty for that. You can decapitate Cyrus Pena. That's traffic means poverty. They're stupid. They're stupid. What am I doing here? What's wrong with this? He's a 10. What else? What else? What else? They fake being that person for a while. They possibly steal my pictures y le hablan a J Balvin usando any picture that they've gotten from me. That's why she gets close. She started working in Nordstrom around the same time that I did, like a few days earlier. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Decades ago, he had introduced her to me as a leash Don Masco. They knew around the time they would get to San Antonio with military orders if he stayed in the Air Force. So they plan a hate crime where they're there in the form of female presence near me. And if I saw the females, I was supposed to run back home into their arms, except he's a rapist, murderer, the big asqueroso that I don't ever want to be with. He steals my money, he stole my money to date him, and then he raped me phone. And then brag about all the dates that he's taking people to. He's not worthy, he's stupid. Dan un asco. You can decapitate Berenice Venegas, you can decapitate Caitlin Barnes, you can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons. That raped me, that's the only money I'm getting the way mercy. They infiltrate them in one's life para que uno le envíe fotos de una. I'm like, girl, I don't even know who you are, Leech, but I'm so much better than you at being me. If that's what you're after, without remembering that literally they steal my identity. So I'm like, I woke up like this. Like, they smell like leech without me knowing or remembering that those leeches steal my identity for decades already. Ew, 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 ew. You can decapitate Caitlin Barnes. You can decapitate David Ledesma. You can decapitate KD Rodriguez. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez's sons that raped me and steal my money and get no mercy money. You can decapitate Sarah Francis. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez's sons that raped me and steal my money and get no mercy money. They don't have a chance at dating me, so they infiltrate people in my life that I could get close to and will provide them with pictures. I'm very confident in how I look. I like the selfies that I take of myself. So I have nothing to hide, nothing to be upset about. I purposely stayed away from the private slut shaming, so I kill myself. They're known for doing that. You can decapitate Jorge Avilés, you can decapitate Michael Norman, you can decapitate Jennifer Bonilla, you can decapitate Elisa Munoz. My vagina has groupies, they're so stupid. Ew, 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 ew. They try to position themselves, they're like, I'm the go-to girl. This rapist, murderer, and thief never. Ella se cree que yo le voy a enviar las fotos directas a ella. Ella le paga a Berenice todavía para que se haga amiga mía y le dé las fotos que consiga de mí. They're stupid. They're stupid. You can decapitate Ginny Zendaliris Dendi Lorenzo Suarez, que es una basura. You can decapitate Evelyn Lorenzo Acevedo. That's a porn addict, so disgusting. You can decapitate Muñoz Carrero, steals from me, Jaden Kilani. You can decapitate J. Lorenzo Acevedo, que es un asco after my vagina picture. You can decapitate Evelyn Lorenzo Acevedo, un asco after my vagina picture. You can decapitate Jimmy Zendaliris Lorenzo Suarez, un asco trying to rape me, Jada and Kilani, before Jada and Kilani were born. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. You can decapitate Brittany Akerson as a leech that trafficked me into poverty. She stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Mirna Berrios that stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money, and steals my money. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. I'm born. I'm a student. I'm a student. I should call it. I need money ASAP so I can pay my electricity bill for my apartment business anyway. And I need money for food. Hi, my love. I'm calling to say hi, and I love you. I will call you again tomorrow. Bye. Hi, my love. I'm calling to say hi, and I love you. I will call you again tomorrow. What else? What else? What else? I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. You can decapitate everyone that's caused my poverty so that Jaden can only separated from me. It's May 1st, 2025. You can decapitate everyone that's caused my homelessness so that Jaden and Kelani are separated from me so that I die so that Jaden and Kelani die. Because Jaden and Kelani are just what? What else? What else? I'm tagging the FBI, the Post, NATO, Interpol, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, the Justice Department in the United States. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Maybe the International Criminal Court, possibly the U.S. Army. I'm trying to coordinate the killing of thousands of people. Still, what else? What else? What else? Through the FBI. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate David Ledesma that raped me in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. They're so disgusting. So awesome. I thought it was 4. I didn't remember that the hate crime going on towards me. When I saw her in 2016, I never think about it. What else? 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 He steals my vehicles, stays in my home without my permission, steals my money, and gets me lawyers. He's still disgusting. Still has a hate crime going on towards me because I love my second cousin. And so he's in love with it. Yeah. There, that's yeah. My parents tried to keep me away from the dumb kids. They couldn't. The one that trafficked me into a lot of that stuff. What else? What else? What else? I was meant to be homeschooled. Millions of people have died because a lot of people are trying to rape me and kill me. They don't understand what no means. And I can keep my sexiness. And still, I need to be respected and not raped or trafficked as a sex slave. And those people that are around, they don't get it. They're stupid. They're stupid. They try to kill anyone that comes up to their sexuality. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else?